Fan TV. It was a 2-2 draw. I mean, I feel like it was a fair result in the end. I mean, it was back and forth. So, but what about you guys?
That was not a fair result. We should have had. That should have been a 3-2 victory. Of course, I actually missed the tying goal, so I'm like, I didn't know that we even drew the game until almost the game was over. But yeah, the calls that were made in the first half, they were inconsistent by the ref, and it's one of those things where it should have gone our way. It really should have, and I did like the change for to have Kratz in the midfield and have
Barco.
Yeah. And but no, I think overall it was a good game. It's just a game that we should have won.
I was happy with the draw. I mean, I didn't see the goal that was disallowed. I'm about to go home and watch that on tape and see what happened there. But to play NYC, I felt like if any team could beat us at home, it was them. So to come out with a draw, I think I'm okay with that.
I will say that much. Considering the opponent, I'm not shocked at the draw. Just that just given how the game went, that's a game that we should have had.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great team, and that's why they're undefeated. They have a couple of moments of magic, and they get the result that they probably wanted on the road. Right. But you talked about Ezequiel Barco and how you like the move. Most of the people that came on didn't like the move. What did you like about the move?
I think it was a good sub at that particular moment. I think that sometimes if you're trying to go for the win, of course you want to give the attack something that's going to short out their defense, and Barco's going to give you that. We actually had some pretty good opportunities in the last 10-15 minutes. So it's unfortunate that we didn't convert them, but I'm glad that he's back, and I'm hoping that that's just another wrinkle that we have, and obviously just only makes us even more dangerous.
How did Ezequiel Barco do for you in his debut?
It was good to see him out there. I mean, he hasn't played for us a whole lot, so I think he's still kind of getting integrated into the system, kind of getting comfortable on the field with the other players. So, yeah.
And so I think Darlington Nagbe had a hell of a game today, and also I think Michael Parkhurst just shows his value game in, game out. I mean, he's just marshaling the back line and making plays offensively as well.
Oh, yeah. The old man still got it, of course. Back in our preview, of course, that was a big question mark. And I think that he's definitely, proven that, he still has a lot of value for us, and he definitely, is our anchor. I think it'd be really hard to see how he would be if he wasn't there. But, time after time, he really came through, with clutch tackles, clutch interceptions, just, keeping us, because, of course, New York had their chances where they could have, easily won this game as well. And he really kept us in the game. So, kudos to him. He really did his thing.
I think we should talk about how well the fans did today. Just in the, we backed the team when we went down, and we pulled out the flashlight party again.
Yeah, that was surprising. I looked up and I just saw it, and I love that it's so spontaneous. The energy was great today. I was in the supporter section. I heard last week it was a little bit flat. I think a lot of people were on spring break. I was with my kids, so I think that might have been part of it. But I think we really came back today. Last week was a fluke, and it was really a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Once I saw it, I was like, oh, it's about to get lit, literally. So that was totally cool. And, obviously, that's something that you want to pull out every so often, because I guess it's a really cool moment when it happens, and and of course you never know when it comes, and it was cool. It was cool.
So LA Galaxy next week away. Are we gonna get Zlatan, or are we gonna have a better result than LAFC?
They're gonna get Joseph. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna. So obviously he's dangerous, and I think the good thing is that by that point, Escobar should be back this week. So, of course, that's another option that we have on the back line. Of course, LGP's back. So, I'll take our chances. Obviously, Zlatan's still dangerous. He's already shown that, he's not slowing down just yet. So, we got to watch him. But I think that, they got to watch Joseph too. So, they got to be ready.
I think it'll be a good stress test for our back line. I mean, wins on the road are hard to come by in MLS in general. Playing LA and Zlatan, I mean, we're going to have our work cut out for us, man, Yeah,
so I think all in all, I mean, you guys you said that you weren't happy with it, but it seems like, I mean, after we talked about it, I mean, you know, it's pretty fair.
I'll definitely take it. You know, obviously we still got a game in the hand, so we'll still be able to catch up with New York soon enough. So, you know, all things considered, you know, it's not a loss. So, you know, we take the 1 point and, you know, and keep pounding.